Great. So, yeah, basically, I did my bachelor's in SRM. I started my career with SRM, and I graduated from SRM in the year of 2018 with a bachelor's in computer science degree. And moving on, I worked with Amazon for almost a year, and gained a lot of experience in a professional career, and moved on to a data science career. And the interest towards data science really got into me from the data which is available right now. So yeah, just moving on to this future aspects of career in AI. I would love to thank SRM University first for giving me this opportunity to address towards the future students who will be graduating from, you will be hopefully graduating from SRM. And before that, I will also love to talk to you, saying that SRM is a university which gives you a lot of exposure. So you try to make mistakes, and you have the freedom to learn from it as well. So that's a major point of SRM, and that's how I keep learning in my during my 4 years bachelor's at SRM. So yeah, moving on to the main topic of AI. So I would love to make you understand with a small case study of or small real world example of what is AI, because you would have seen a lot of definitions around Wikipedia and Google everywhere. So I will just to want to make you know about the real example. So maybe you can imagine you're in the you're a owner of a supermarket, and you want to sell a lot of products to your customers, and you get a lot of feedbacks. So what is that, how do you handle feedbacks basically? So basically you get in feedbacks, maybe there'll be 10 people who says your your product at the store is already expired and you have been selling that, or maybe another 10 would say that you have been I mean, the products are not really as per the proper price, and the quality is not good. So how do you really work towards it, and what is the decisions you're going to give? So basically humans solve it manually. I mean, in previous years humans solve it manually, and right now data is plenty, and even the digital world has started to evolve a lot. So in that aspect, uh, yes, you need to model, you need to so basically humans sense and understand what kind of customers they want, and what kind of people come to their shops, and accordingly they take decisions on their business. So apart from that, they make even decisions based on the people and based on the complaints they get. So that whole process of making smart decisions, starting from the data you get from the customers, is basically AI. That's the basic view of AI. So it's about how do you handle problems, and how do you handle problems with data, and how do you get back decisions based on that, is basically AI. And yeah, coming to the technical part, I would just want to give a small example. This is one of my note which I had made. I've been using for past 3 to 4 years. So yeah, so if you see in a real world perspective, real world is the world which we are living in, and data insights is nothing but the information you get from data. For example, if you go to supermarket, orange is going to get spoiled within, like, say 3 days. That 3 days of expiry is a data. So that is basically data, and the model is nothing but what you sense from data. What you learn from data is basically a model, and the decision you make from the model is nothing but AI. That's human intelligence. The smart decision is human intelligence. But when you transfer it to a computer knowledge, or when you transfer it to a computer program, that's basically AI. So it has got is all AI has got is all kind of subtopics which you can become a professional in. So if you want to start with precise data is nothing but what kind of data you're supposed to have. Suppose if you want to scan an image, say this image is the dog. I mean, the animal in the image is a dog. I mean, the image is supposed to be that. That's the precise data. So you could take a career in data analytics, and the next step is big data. So you might have one image, but see, in the case you might have, say, plenty of images. You might have millions and crores of data. So how are you going to handle it, and who's the person who's going to handle it? And it's the data engineer. You can call yourself as a data engineer. And next coming, it's the data science. So you have plenty of data, but you want to know what you're going to do next with the data. Are you going to extract insights? Are you going to delete the data? It's up to the engineer. It's up to the problem you're solving. So there comes your data science. Data science basically relates to how you're going to extract information in a particular manner for the solution you're going to build. And that comes a machine learning. Machine learning needs a lot of concepts towards maths and also towards, say, your computer science knowledge. But yeah, if you're really good at maths, you're good to go for machine learning as well. And adding to it, next one is your modeling part. Machine learning modeling is nothing but a lot to do with a computer science graduate or people who really love coding. They can go with machine learning modeling. And your AI is nothing but it's a complete togetherness of the top 5 topics which I've told you right now. So AI also involves deep learning, which will be a great competition towards machine learning. And yes, apart from that, I also want to give you a small feedback on the syllabus of SRM. So I have been graduated on 2018, and within a span of 2 years, uh, everything is going digital. And during this COVID times, everything is being digital, and it's really great to see SRM syllabus right now being completely changed. So I just had a view into the SRM syllabus last week or a couple of weeks ago. I just keep updating myself, and when I saw that my syllabus at my master's university, where I'm right now going to complete, is actually equal to what SRM teaches you right now. So I really love the way SRM is really updating themselves and giving the opportunity to students uh, for exploring various topics in the field. And this also gives you various career aspects in data science, data analyst, machine learning engineer, AI engineer, and data engineer, as well as I explained you previously. And apart from that, there is various industries where you can enter with your AI career. So basically, you can enter through the medical, which is the booming one right now because everyone knows about COVID, which is really happening now. And next is your manufacturing. Everything has got data. So yeah, your manufacturing, the food industries, the agriculture, technology, and yeah, A to Z, every industry has got data right now, and for each and every data, you have your own solutions. So in general, uh, wherever there's a data, I would say you've got your solutions, you've got your problems ahead, and with those problems and solution, you also have your decision. So uh, previously, Dr. Sudhakar sir was talking about how the field was evolving over time, and yeah, that is really true. And he gave you a motivation of how artificial intelligence is being used in ocean technology as well. Yes, that is where data science plays a real big role in the future as well. You tend to relate their computers with the natural environment as well, and that's how it's going to be in the future. So apart from that, I would love everyone to make your path, decide your path towards which kind of career you want to go through. And if you've got any doubts with it, you can let me know. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Srinivas, on
Thank you,
letting the
ma'am.
students know how important it is to structure their academic journey, focusing on their own area of interest. So I would really like to appreciate those simple real-time examples with which you explain to them on what really AI and ML typically means. And a special thanks to you for letting us know our UG syllabus is in par with what you have learned in your PG. We are glad.
Absolutely, ma'am.
Thanks for that. So thank you so much, Srinivas.